This is Scott Freck, Executive Director of the Eugene Symphony. In an interview recorded at public radio station KLCC in downtown Eugene, I had a chance to talk by phone with music director Danail Rachev about the Eugene Symphony's concert on Thursday, December 4th. The program features 3 well-known works and some much newer music by contemporary English composer Thomas Adès, called 3 Dances from his opera Powder Her Face. I asked Danail what led him to include this choice alongside masterpieces by Smetana, Mendelssohn, and Elgar.
I enjoy showing different kind of pieces from different periods which has something in common. And here, the in common thing for all those 4 pieces to me is certain kind of playfulness, certain kind of lightness that all those pieces have. And the other piece fits very well in that concept. Plus, the other thing, it's very interesting to me to put others in the second half of the program with the Enigma variation, because those are 2 major British pieces, and I like putting them back to back.
As you mentioned before, closing the program will be Sir Edward Elgar's masterpiece called the Enigma Variations. Why is it called that? And what do you make of the whole enigma question?
Yeah. Well, it's called enigma because Elgar himself mentioned that actually the main theme, if we can call it the theme of the whole piece is not stated. So hence that's enigma. Even though you will hear at the very beginning of the piece something that, resembles a theme, or it is a theme, ears of many people. What Elgar said is that actually there is something else, some other theme that is actually not written down. And then many musicians and many people that write about music were trying to guess what that is. And actually you could read about it. He most times says, no, that's wrong, when they tell him that the next idea. So is it a Beethoven sonata, A-flat major, or is it, this British song called Rule Britannia? And then he usually would say, in letters, or things that you could read. No, it's not that. And sometimes he will say, I couldn't believe you, of all people, didn't guess what enigma is. But the fact is that now, many years after Elgar took this answer to his death, we still are not sure what that is. And maybe that's what makes the piece interesting. And, not knowing exactly what is this main theme. But the piece is structured like a theme, and variations. Each variation is a musical portrait of Elgar's friends, and sometimes of friends' pets, which makes for some of the funniest variations.
Famous one with a bulldog.
Yeah, exactly. And this is a very witty, very gentle, very sweet piece, very positive. And also very playful, and I always like to perform it.
Yeah, some of the theories that I've read about what this hidden theme that we never hear is, I've heard everything from God Save the Queen, Rule Britannia, a theme from Mozart's Prague Symphony, and then my personal favorite, Pop Goes the Weasel, and I'm not sure I get that one. But...
Right. Me neither. Basically, what you should do if you want to try things is to learn how to play the first part of the piece, the enigma, learn the chords of it, and then try to make up a melody above it. And then maybe you will find which one it is.
Good idea. One of the things I love about this piece, particularly in the time of year when we're going to be playing it in early December, is, as you mentioned, it's a piece that he wrote all about his friends and some of his family members. So it's a piece about friendship and being close to the ones you love, which I think is a wonderful message as we head into the holiday season. That's one of the reasons why I'm having it on this concert. So, Danail, a few moments, musical moments, that are your favorites of the music that we're playing that night, that you want us to be listening for?
You mean in this piece?
In anything throughout the whole program, anything from the opening work by Smetana, anything that you particularly love and want to make sure we're paying attention to.
There's so many things, but since we haven't spoken about the Moldau, because that's of course a piece that everybody knows to a big extent. It's a very famous Czech piece. But listen to the very beginning of Moldau. It's one of the most beautiful depiction of flowing river. Actually, it's not flowing. It's this music for about 2-3 minutes. There's only flutes, pizzicato notes in the strings. It's one of my absolutely favorite things in the whole, any kind of classical piece. That's a Moldau is a really special piece, and it has many different fun moments to the whole piece. Like for example, the little rustic dance that happens about 4th or the 5th minute of the piece, which is about one of my favorite folk dancing depiction in the Czech music, even more favorite than some of the Dvorak Slavonic dances. Of course, in Enigma, there are so many different places that the famous Nimrod variation, the person that we don't know who that is, that's another enigma, maybe another question in that piece, which is internationally known like one of the most British, most beautiful, and most British of all British pieces.
It's one of the, I think it's the only variation that gets excerpted and played by itself, and often at funerals or moments of great emotion. It's truly powerful, and I'm sure when we get to that point in the concert, there'll be a lot of nodding heads and maybe some moist eyes around the room.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, thank you, Danail. We look forward to the concert.
Well, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed.
That's Eugene Symphony's music director, Danail Rachev, talking about the Symphony's concert on Thursday, December 4th at the Holt Center. More information can be found at eugenesymphony.org. This interview was recorded at public radio station KLCC in downtown Eugene. I'm Scott Freck, Executive Director of the Eugene Symphony, and thanks for listening.